We had arrived at the Shangri-La, which is the Shiwai Taoyuan. It's between Guilin and Yangshuo. It means heaven in the west, basically, word-to-word translation. It is a dream place for many people. Like you can find real Shangri-La not far from away from Greece. The ride was about 1 hour long. It's a place for peace and quiet, like lots of peach tree, river park. When it's a season, I guess. Right now it's not the season. That's why we don't really see the peach tree line yet, maybe. Maybe we'll see it later. This boat ride is about 25 minutes long to half an hour. You're gonna see it goes around all the natural scenic spots. Unfortunately, there's no English translation from this part, like officially, but there are many guides online. And if you can see, the water is very clear. So they did build this all around this natural scenery, and yeah, not everything is man-made. We had entered the peach trees. You are seeing a lot of the flowers blossoming. It is quite a scene. Actually, in the Chinese word of Shiwai Taoyuan, the third word means peach, like peach tree. They built this destination due to this Chinese myth that whenever people entering a Shiwai Taoyuan, which means like Shangri-La, they had like enter like heaven. Once you get off the boat, they let you taste this rice wine that are locally made. They emphasize they already sanitized the cup. So let's try it. Oh, it's sweet. It's sweet rice wine. We had arrived at the YuLong River. It is like a small side river of the larger Li River in the southeastern Guanxi part of China. It is on the western part of Guangdong. And they are really well known for, obviously, if you can see now, all these absolutely breathtaking, beautiful mountains and the water. There's an old saying, a very traditional saying, even I knew when I was little, that Guilin is super famous for their mountains and their water. It is literally like out of a painting, especially in a Chinese oil painting that went back to thousands of years ago. So that's where they get the idea from. And because many of the portraits, they were actually drawn here by these Chinese painters. Now we're gonna go down to the other side and we're gonna film how they do it. It is nothing like whitewater rafting, so if you're looking for the adrenaline, don't even think about it. It is not like that. But your feet does get wet, so your feet does get wet. Ready? Go! Yay! Wow! Obviously, Teddy is very happy, like it was whitewater rafting, because she's very happy. The guy in the back who's doing all the rafts, some feeling like he's doing something right, so which is good. We all have to be nice, right? Mobile coffee car. And guess where we'll be drinking the coffee? We are gonna drink it with this view. A lot of the girls in China, love taking pictures. So even though I'm like quite old now, I am following the tradition to just wear like a traditional Chinese costume here to take pictures. They have like so many types to choose from, but I wanted something more normal. As you can see behind me, they have these type of shop like in every major China city, like all type of Chinese costumes. Like in the back, if you can see, it's pretty cool. But the one I want to wear, they do not have because it's being washed. So I have to compromise for something else because I don't want to wear like those that are too much. So this is what I'm wearing. We had arrived at the Pagoda Lake Suites at Banyan Tree, Guilin, in Yangshuo, sorry. So we'll take a detail. You walk in, and then on your right, it comes to the bathroom with a bathtub. These are our souvenir and gifts that the hotel gave us. And their signature bathtub around the world. And here's the mini bar. That is not that mini, I guess. With the fridge, champagne. We have the two beds. And then here is the view. We are now at Banyan Tree. We finally get to sleep a little bit. Actually, our guide wanted to pick us up at 9, but we have been so tired the past 2 days and we literally just want to chill. So we told her, let's just cut the day shorter and wake up at 11. She said, all right. So this is the lobby. The reception is over there where we checked in. So we go down to have breakfast. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Aww. We had arrived at the Silver Cave in Yangshuo. It is about 18 kilometers from Yangshuo city center. It is the largest karst cave in Guilin and really show like all the charm of a typical karst foundation in China. So we're about to find out how magnificent it is and why it's called the silver mine, the silver cave. There are basically 17 hills here in this silver cave. When we get to the highest part of the cave, it is 17-story high. It is about 2 kilometers long. So if you have some disability or if there's an elderly, to be honest, you might not be able to finish walking the whole cave because it is quite a lot of flights. As in you have to keep going up. It is the largest karst cave in Guilin. So remember a couple of days ago, we went to the Longji Terrace field, the rice field. We took the tram up there. So literally this part of the cave is like reminiscing the fields. But of course, it's not like man-made, it's naturally made. It looks so much like it. That is pretty cool actually, because it's not man-made. Wow, just look at that. It's magnificent. To be honest, it's my second time here, but when I was here last time, it was 14 years ago. Of course, we don't remember much. And then after that, I had went to many other caves around the world. We're at another point where there are two pillars reaching from the sky. Well, it seems like the sky, but from the top to the bottom. It's called the magic double pillars. It is quite magical. You think about it, these are all natural, right? These are like formation from the water that are dripping because it's got like lime in it. So that's why it becomes like, it crystallized and then it become all these like rock shaped rocks. Can I say they're rocks? And the way they drip, right, with the lighting, you know how it's silver over there? That's what they call it, the silver cave, because it's literally like stars falling from the sky like the Milky Way. So you add some imagination, that's why they call it the silver cave. Good morning. This is our last day in Yangshuo. It is already the 5th day of the trip. We are at the Banyan Tree, Yangshuo. It is like a resort-style hotel with suites and villas. We are staying in a suites because we know we won't have that much time in the resort to fully enjoy it to get a villa, which I love. Banyan Tree is very well known around the world, obviously, especially in Southeast Asia. I wanted to introduce about this Guilin rice noodle. If you think that this is just like regular rice noodle, I think it could be quite misleading because it's really not. And what you have to do is like, they had two styles, right? The one with the soup, which I show in the first day, and then the one without the soup. I personally like it without the soup because it's got like some braised juice on the top. It's like a sauce, right? And as a local, after you eat the noodle, they give you some extra soup on top. So you're actually eating it two ways. So it's like usually comes with crispy pork And then there are like a assorted condiments type of thing you can add into your noodle. And then you mix it. This is the pork. And these are like pickles with cilantro and scallion. I missed this the whole day yesterday after breakfast. It's so crunchy. This is that breakfast bread. Once you enter, you're gonna see some ice cream on the right, and then it comes to the fruit and yogurt station, even with herbal jelly, all types of yogurt. Not that much compared to some other hotel in China. Of course, soda, all types of coffee and tea, prosecco. Then you're gonna see some fruits. You just have to open a drawer, and you can even dip it with chocolate. The kids are absolutely gonna love it. Even have churros. They call it puff, but it looks like a shape of a churros. Oh yeah, it is puff. I guess it's got a cream inside, I guess. So this is like a dessert station. And then you will see, even Hong Kong style milk tea today. They didn't have that yesterday. So I'm definitely gonna try that. And of course, the famous rice noodle station where I mentioned that you can do the dry, like a soup style or non-soup style with all type of condiments. And these are the condiments I was talking about. Then you will see lots of dim sum. Everyone loves dim sum, right? Steamed bread. I said bao because that's what they're called in Chinese. Then you will see bread station. Lots of pastries, bread pudding. I don't know why, like most of the Chinese hotel, their breakfast, they always have bread pudding. And then we have ice cream, green tea, raisin, even durian. That's quite weird to see durian being next to all these other type of ice cream. So that might not be very strong flavor if you already know what is durian. So that's it. We're now going to feed the peacock. We're going to feed the peacock. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of them here. Hi guys. Hello. Good morning. Hi. Okay, so now we're gonna feed the peacock. Look at them. So they give you these food so that you can feed them. It's quite funny. Good morning. This is where you will enter a really beautiful view. The reception is over here. And then over here you will have other restaurants and spa and the swimming pool. That's where we're heading right now. So there are more peacock over here. 2 at least. Wow. Just look at this view. It's pretty crazy and amazing. Peacock. Wow, just look at this. Wow, crazy. We are getting on the bamboo raft. We are on this bamboo raft. It's a 1-hour ride. It is a free activity provided by the hotel. Why do I recommend it? It's because it's not as commercial as the one that you will see at the area where the $20 bill is, the $20 Chinese yuan, the bill. You don't even see that anymore because all the payment in China is electronic. Okay, 99.9%. And the river is not as busy as the other one. Pretty much you can have this, it's almost a whole place to yourself. As you can see, you have 2 others behind me right now. And that's all that is. It is not busy. It's very private. I was telling my friend that I can fall asleep here. All I need is like a light blanket. The weather is absolutely perfect. It's not hot. It's not cold. in Yangshuo, you don't really get like sunny days because all the mountains here, it gives it like a really serene and calm feeling. You know, the vibe is like really calm. On our last day, we are at Xingping, ancient town. Xingping 古镇, 古镇 means like ancient town. And we are here because the cash bill of the $20 RMB is actually from here. So it is an extremely popular and famous spot for pictures. We are at the scenic wonders of Lijiang River, and we are at this pier right now. It is a very crowded and popular spot, but we are already here at like 4 p.m. so it's not a lot of people already. Can you imagine when it is like very crowded? And this is the best spot to take the photo.